Good morning. What's up, guys? Happy Halloween. No, we got to get to it right away. Let's just put on some spooky-ass risk here today. Copy trader engaged. We are 6 seconds out. Let's see. We got something right off the rip. No, I got to put it down. You know I got to put it down, baby. Let's see if we can get a fill. Give that guy about 25, 30 seconds. See if we can get a fill alongside. Let's get some quick resolution here out of the Bulls. And if they can't, gonna have to pull it and move on. Come on, Bulls. Oh, you Bulls. Sons of guns. You babies. All right, pull it. Next bar. No fill, no trade. What's up, guys? Good morning. You guys about ready to do it today? Let's do it today, man. Let's get it done. All right, let's see what bar 15 brings us here. Trev, good morning. John, how we doing? Stealth, good to see ya. Outlaw. Eric, alert. You're damn straight I forwarded it. Man, the intro's taking its time. We got setups to take. We got risk to take. Money to make. Cookies, Halloween cookies to bake. All right, 15, what you got for us? Bruce, good morning. Good to see you. Scott, how we doing? All right, Bulls. See what you got here on 15. If the Bulls can close this up nice and clean, then we are ready to rock here on another setup. Minutes. Come on, bar 15. Got the overnight session here. Stayed in that range all night, man. All right, 15, what you got? Yeah, there's no Halloween Apex deal. At least not yet. Maybe they'll run one for like an hour or two. They have been known to do that. We'll see. Yeah, Trev, I see you posting. I see you posting those overnight stop hunts there in the tomb, man. You're fucking killing it. Gotta love the Ram stop hunts, man. It's logical. It has treated me very well. All right, let's see what we get here out of 15. Okay, we're 27 seconds out. Copy trader engaged. And if bar 15 here can give us a nice clean bull close, reasonably clean bull close, I have got a big old gift for these bulls. Bit of a wick. That's fine. Give it 15 seconds. That's actually pretty damn clean out of 15. I'm going to give that more. I'm going to give that, maybe 20, 25 seconds. See if we can get a fill there out of the bulls. Come on, bulls. Pop us up through. Pop us up through. We want some trades here today, man. We want to put on some risk. About 5 seconds here. Gave it a second extra. Can't get it done. All right, pull it. No fill, no trade. See what 16 brings. So these bars they're kind of grinding. It looks really clean, but they're taking their time on the rollovers. So I will take note of that, and if it's clean, I'll give it up to 30 seconds. Put me in the game, man. I want to participate here today. Those bulls gotta let me! All right, 3.5 minutes out. All right, are we going to get to stop hunt the high of 1? All right, you know what I'm going to do here? Now, listen very carefully. I'm going to run a poll in the chat. This is important. There is no right answer. Don't you dare lie to me. I cannot stress enough, there is no right answer. I've been trying to get my sample size up, actually. All right, vote in that poll, baby. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of over traders. I like trading a lot, Over trading, by the way, is not a bad, naughty word if you're new in the industry, relatively new. Over trading to me does not mean, oh, I took 80 trades today, I over traded. No, the question is, well, do you think that you had a reasonable positive expected value on those 80? Do you think that over the course of the 80, the average trade had what you believe to reasonably be an edge based on, your performance history? If you tell me yes, that's not over trading. You just did your fucking job, right? Now, at the same time, I think the word over trading scares a lot of people. So if you answer, I took 1 trade today, it's like, okay, but how many setups do you think there were within your trading methodology? And you're like, I think there was like 12. You didn't do your job. But everyone likes to smack you on the ass and say, great work today! You only took 1 trade. It's like, you didn't do your job, dude. You didn't do it. Now, if there is only 1 trade, That's all you can take, I guess, right? All right, here we go. 16 seconds. Copy trader engaged. I want to see if we can stop hunt that high of 1, but this wick is causing problems. You bulls, you insecure bulls. All right, see how 17 performs here, next bar. Mind, I do want to know. How many? How many? Listen, guys, there's nothing wrong. If you're like, I took about 50 trades yesterday. You know how many times I've done that? Especially like pre-market? Scalping like moving stocks? Bro, I've had trade counts of over 100 and done well. It's not about the number, it's about the average expected value per trade, which is not a math equation, by the way. I mean, it is in hindsight, but in the moment, it's not a math equation. It's you know how you perform when you trade a certain way. Did you do your job today? Be honest with yourself. And if the answer is yes, and you took, I'm just gonna throw a crazy number out, and you took 300 hits and you were scalping, well, over the course of a 300 trade sample size, ideally, the numbers are starting to work out, and if you have an edge, you ideally would have made money at that point, because the sample size is getting bigger, right? Law of larger numbers. Well, law of large numbers, which typically means like 10,000, but law of getting bigger numbers, like 200-300. Obviously, that's a huge trade count. That's kind of unreasonable, but, who knows? Maybe you have a day where you're just going mad. You're trading a 15-second chart, and you're slapping things on all day long. If someone wants to say, hey, you overtraded today, it's like, well, you've taken, 300 trades in the last 5 years and lost money. I took 300 trades today and I made a lot of money. So who's really, kind of the big loser here? Right? Now, obviously 300 trades is like a ridiculous example, but you understand my point. There you go, Rexer. Hey, listen, 144 is a reasonable sample size. It's starting to become reasonable, right? Now, my question for you would be, this is like when people are like, hey, like, what's your win rate? It's like, that doesn't mean anything without everything else. I could tell you, if I sat here and said, I have a 92% win rate, you'd say, oh, okay. But then if I told you my reward to risk was like 1 to 100, that's a fucking problem, right? Win rate doesn't mean anything. What really means something is performance. So, anyway, all that to say, my question for you, Rexer, you don't have to answer. It's none of our fucking business. But if you care to, my question for you would be, well, okay, but are you risking $50 a trade, or are you risking, $50,000 a trade? That 1,800 profit looks very different depending on what your average R tends to be. I get it. Like some trades, my risk will be 1,500, 2,000. Sometimes it'll be, 11, 12, 15, 20,000. It depends on the kind of setup, the volatility environment. All right, 45 seconds out. What's up, media? How we doing? Rexer, risk 250 max. Okay, so 144 trade sample size. If you're risking 250 max, meaning some trades you risk less, that's what? Pretty good. That's a good sample size. You're getting into the hundreds, which is good. Things are going to start working out a little bit better at that sample size. You can make a bit of a better judgment call on your actual performance. You're up, let's say your average risk is a little less than 250. You're up maybe 8 to 10 R on the week. You know what I tell newer traders? Homeboy, if you can make 5 R a month, you're consistently doing pretty well. Now, obviously, we want to make a lot more than that a month. But if you can make like 5 R a month, man, 10 R a month as a new trader, you're killing it. Now, obviously, fuck 5 R. We want to make 50, 100, whatever, as much as possible, right? But just take good trades and accept the outcome. But 8 to 10 R in 1 week is a tremendous performance. You should be relatively proud of that. But you should still be hungry for more. The point is to play the game. All right, 18. Let's see what 18 brings us. Roy, haven't you said in the past that it is our job to take as many trades as have been presented to us, whether it be 1 a day or 300 a day? Yeah, as an extreme example. Yes, your job is to take the trades as they present themselves. I don't care if it's 0 in 1 day. I don't care if it's 80 in 1 day. Your job is, oh, there's a setup that's within my wheelhouse, put it on. Oh, there's another one, put it on. I just lost 8 trades in a row. Okay, let's go back to tier 1 within the RAM framework. Do I have the context right? Yes, I'm relatively certain, without ego involved, that I have the context right. This is a, not today, but this is a trend. There is no argument that it's a range, it's a trend. Okay, if you're looking at a chart saying that, and you happen to have lost, 5 trades in a row, you say, wow, okay. The probability of me losing 5 trades in a row is maybe 1% at the start of that sequence, something like that. Huh, okay. So that means it's gonna happen sometimes. 1% is not 0. You know what a lot of new traders do? They think 40% means 0. They think 30% of losing on a really good setup means 0. Homeboy, did you pass math in like kindergarten? 1st grade? Come on, dude. Not you, Roy, but everybody who thinks that way. It's like, oh, this is a pretty good trade. It has maybe a 65% probability of working on average. And then you lose and you're like, wow, I did something wrong, didn't I? It's like, no, 35% is not 0, you fucking weirdo. Like, use your head. You're thinking with your green money brain, your lizard brain. All right, 2 minutes out here on 18. But I get it. Money's emotional. People don't think rationally when it comes to money. I get it. But you should be able to. Otherwise, how do you expect to manage a lot of it? Damn straight, Rexer. All right. Minute 18 out. On bar 18. We've been teased on 2 setups already in the last 20 minutes. 3 setups, actually. Yep, Treff, that's a very simple way to put it, yeah, and it should be simple. If you have an idea for a trade, now granted, I think you should probably just get your ideas from someone who went before you. But you should run your own ideas based on their ideas. Okay, so if someone says something, you're like, yeah, I think that makes sense. But you're like, I want to make it my own. Make it your own, dude. I do not care. Everyone's like, you should backtest because they heard someone say it in a fancy edited YouTube video. I mean, Jesus, come on, guys. Look, use your head. Backtesting, you're looking at different market contexts. So you're testing, even if you test a year, if you tested in 2022, do you think that same thing would have worked as well in 2021? Obviously not. It would have gotten fucking destroyed in 1 year and made a reasonable amount maybe in another year. Don't backtest, forward test it. And keeping an eye on the data in that setup. Or if you're like so hard-headed that you don't run the data, I think you're fucked. But if you're so hard-headed, you're like, I refuse to run data. I'm just gonna make money forever and never look at my numbers. Okay, fine, do your thing, big dog. But you should at least pay attention. Is it working better than it used to, or as well as it used to, or is it getting destroyed right now when it used to perform very well? What has changed in the market environment? But yes, to get started on a new idea, here's what you should do. Take 1 micro. You should trade it with real money because the emotions are different in a sim environment. Once you know how to use your platform, just fucking skip the sim environment. Trade 1 micro, not 1 mini. Trade 1 micro. Take the same setup. 30 times is what I always tell people is the bare minimum to even start thinking about, like, okay, is there something reasonable here? 50 is better, 100 is better, 500 is way better, but 50 to 100 is a good spot to sit. And if you're hemorrhaging money, move on to the next. If there's something to it, you're like, this is producing something, then start scaling. If everything I said just confused the living shit out of you, go back and listen to it again and think with a statistical brain, and you will understand it. That this is not complicated. This is not complicated. The smartest person doesn't win in trading, believe it or not. You know, in a lot of ways, I think you should be, if you're here, you're probably reasonably intelligent, right? At least most of you guys. If you're here, you're reasonably intelligent, if not very intelligent. Very much above the average. Good for you. Now what the fuck are you gonna do with that? Okay, the smartest trader doesn't win. The smart guy who is also like just dumb enough to stay as disciplined as possible is gonna fucking destroy this industry in a big way. All right, 2.5 minutes out here on bar 19. That's right, Rexer. I always say, when I'm looking at the charts, I know what to do under the RAM methodology. You know, it took some brains to develop it all. But today, man, my job is to be as dumb as humanly possible and do what I need to do. Do what I know I need to do. That has treated me well. All right, ATR 26 in a bit of a trading range now. We let this thing break. Come on, board 20. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. That is gold, by the way. Damn it. That's a 20 EMA here on the 5-minute chart. It's kind of yellow, isn't it? Son of a bitch. Kenji, when do you think a trader should or could quit his 9-to-5 job to become a full-time day trader? I think if I hit a certain number on my trade account or bank account, I think I would quit. So I don't, at least just publicly, I'm not like huge on answering this because I don't know you. I don't know if you're just a total bitch or if you're a fucking monster. I don't know you at all. For me, I've always been, my thought process has always been, I trust myself way more than I trust any other individual that I don't know very well that would employ me. So to me, I would rather work for myself and be fucking homeless than work for somebody else and have, you know, an okay life. That's scary to me. That's terrifying. And by the way, who's to say they won't just fire you tomorrow? People think they have, there's this false perception of security in like a normal job, right? Which, I mean, there is security in it, but if they don't need you, we saw it happen to one of our brothers here in the chat like 2 days ago. Laid off, fired, no warning. What do I do? You know, so I don't know. To me, when you have reasonable consistency and you're not gonna be sleeping under a bridge, if it doesn't work in the next week or month, if you wanna do it, and internally you feel like you're that motherfucker, then do it. This is all a video game anyway. Who gives a sh? Who cares? Just win. Just figure it out, unless you don't trust yourself. Now, that's not to say you should just quit when, you know, first day of trading, I'm gonna quit. Probably gonna be kind of fucked up, big dog, especially if you have a family and kids. Ooh, that's a problem. But once you have a reasonable amount of consistency, there's money coming in from trading, and you're like, okay, time to bet on me. Then I think, personally, I think that you should do it. But again, I don't know you. I mean, listen, guys, I'm not, I can only have as much perspective as I can have, right? But I've also been in a great variety of situations in my life, my now wife and I. So I do think I have some perspective. And the way that I've always thought about this is if you bet on yourself and just end up losing, you're not going to regret that. It's going to be fine. You're going to say, fuck, I took the shot, dude. That was sick. I just sent that shit. That was awesome. Should have done it more. But if you never do it, you know, if God forbid your time comes before you expect and you see it coming, you're gonna be fucking pissed. You're gonna be pissed. I can't do it. Can't do it. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that deep, dude. Just send it. You take enough calculated risks, you're probably gonna end up with some money. Then just protect it. You can only go to zero. You can go to zero infinite times, man. You only gotta get rich once, maybe twice if you really fuck up the first time. All right, 21. $223 out. 21, let's go. Let's do it to him. Let's do it to him. You know, it is Halloween, so it's kind of fitting, right? Because I get it, you know, taking that risk and betting on yourself is scary. It is terrifying. But it's also perspective. If you embrace it and you're like, you know, within reason, like you have some kind of consistency at this point and you're like, I really want to do this, but I'm scared. Embrace it. Say it's scary, man, and that's fucking cool. I love Halloween. I don't know. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Maybe for one of you out there, today's the day where you're like, today I have just enough courage to even consider doing it. But I know for a fact if I don't do it, and 15 years goes by, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off at myself. And today I feel like I'm just enough over that line to maybe bite the bullet. And today starts that snowball. If that happens for one of you here today, that's a huge W in my book, man. Huge, huge, huge. Even if there's some fucked up years. 30 seconds. 21! What you got? We can get 21 closing nice and clean up top, and then 22, we got something to put on. Willie, good morning. All right, 21, not too bad, huh? Yeah, Michael, when people lay out reward to risk or risk to reward, they need to specify. Okay, so in most cases, if people do not specify which is which, what they mean is risk reward. At least this is what I've noticed. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why I do this. I have always said reward to risk. Okay, so if I say negative reward to risk, it means less than 1-to-1 reward to risk. If I say, and that's not, I get it, it's not negative, it's like below 1. But everyone knows what I mean. If I say, I guess maybe it's kind of negative, I don't know. If I say 3-to-1 reward to risk, I mean risking 1 to potentially make 3. I'm probably going against the industry standard, but that's I don't know. That's how I talk, so you're gonna have to live. 3 minutes out, baby. Come on, 22. Doing well, Ren. How about you, big dog? Little dog. On the profile picture. 205. Come on, 22. So, you know, obviously right now the context here is trying to turn into trading range. Now that is about, what, 25 points? So let's let that thing break. Let's see what 22's got here. Minute 40 out. Alright, well, this would be the second test up top. So if 22 can give us a nice reasonable close outside, it would not be out of the realm of possibility to get long, but I cannot see it close inside like it's trying to right now. Inside the Wick Hive 16, that is, right? Alright, see what bar 23 brings. Back in 2 minutes. Maybe we'll get a trade here on 23. Don't go anywhere! We're watching. All right, welcome back. Well, I've got a little idea here. What do you guys think? Should we take a little range scout? Put on some spooky little risk? Let's see how it closes up. 10 seconds out. Copy trader engaged. Looking at this trading range, we got 23 here closing nice and low. I can make sense of a small little trade there. We'll get long, and we will bet against the breakout and see if the bulls can take this baby back up into the trade range. If they break the wick low of 15, then cut it, small little loser, and move on. But if they do, by the way, break the low of 15, we might have a different setup for us. Let's see. ATR here about 24. All right, bulls. Right back up into the trading range, baby. Bulls, don't let the bears push you around like that. Back up into the range. All right, let's see if the Bears got it in them. They got it in them. Son of a gun. How will I recover? All right, let's see what 24 brings here. 2 minutes out. Yeah, now watch. Those bulls will step in and take it right back up into the range. We are a minute 35 out here from the close of 24. And I'm watching that low of 15. I might have to do something right away again. Let's see. See how it closes up here. All right, 38.75 is the look. Now, the lower the better, as far as a close here out of the Bears. Let's see what they got. All right, ready? 30 seconds out. Copy trader, ready to rock. Gotta see 24 close, well, ideally well beneath the wick low of 15 here. And if they can do that, then I've got a present for the bears, because the trading range, the average is probably more like up here. And that would be a reasonable close outside if we can get nice quick resolution down through. I don't want to see too much wick either. So I will get this ready. That's reasonable. I'll give that 15 seconds only because we wicked back a little bit, but still below the wick low of 15. 15 seconds only. And if they do not give us a fill in 15 seconds, then I don't want to participate because the risk of that range turning back into a thing is a little too high for my liking. All right, pull it. We'll wait for 25 and see what we get. Well, ATR is reasonable, man. 24, we can work with 24. 24 is just fine. All right, guys, listen. Oh, you guys, this is embarrassing. I have a whole bunch of Apex accounts. I got fucking bulls, bunch of pussies when I need you. I have a whole bunch of Apex accounts that I need to get rid of here in the next, like, I don't know, weeks. Okay? Hit the damn like button, and I will give away free shit. You want free accounts, or do you hit the dislike button, dog? Do whatever. Hit something. Actually, you know, please hit the dislike button. It does actually help the stream a lot. Hit some like button, and we'll give away some free accounts, man. I got a whole bunch of backlog accounts that we haven't done any giveaways lately. We got to do more of these, because I got to get rid of these things. I don't want them. And we gotta give them out. Minute 35. Oh, fucking right. I'll be right back. Right back. Damn. All right. We are back. What do you guys think? Ah, son of a bitch. I was told there's something inside of that. Did anybody see where it went? 1 second, I gotta find it. All right, we're back. I have a note from the wife. Can anybody read this? Can you read it? What does it say? Hello, chat, are we awake? Are we awake? What does it say? I know one of you can read it, man. Zoom in on your phone or something. Give away 3 accounts, baby. All right, let's do it. I can't go closer. It'll be out of focus. All right, hold up. I have to go stop my hand from bleeding all over my desk. 1 second. All right, we're back, baby. 60 seconds out. We're spilling blood, sweat, and tears on stream today, man. Yeah, you guys better fucking appreciate that. I'm bleeding all over my desk to get this move. What do you guys think? 30 seconds out. We're good. Okay, by the way, we are giving away the 3 accounts. But hang on, trading comes before party time, so let's do this. See if I can stop hunt this guy. 20 seconds out. Copy trader engaged. And let's see if we get a nice clean, reasonably clean close out of 26. I am going to have to use that. That's called a stop limit sell. Good close out of 26. Bears take it down through. Let's stop hunt the low of 11. Give that 30 seconds to see if we can get a fill. Come on, Bears, take it down through. Do it! Oh, you insecure sons of guns. All right, nothing there. Next bar, bar 27. All right. All right. All right, we have orders from the missus to give away some accounts. So I'll tell you what, we got to pace ourselves. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the 3 giveaways at, we're already at like well over 200 likes. So we'll do the first giveaway at 250 so that we actually have a spot to like do it. The second at 300. The third at 350. And then we'll do more giveaways at 400, 500 plus. Listen, we'll just keep giving shit away, okay? So hit like. I know there's enough of you here to trigger the first giveaway that we have ordered from the missus to do. So we are going to do giveaway number 1. We will do an Apex eval, and that is any size Apex eval. If you win, you can get any size Apex eval for free. So let's do it. What do you guys say? We might have another setup here on bar 27, man. All right, 90 seconds. I want to stop hunt the wick low of 11. I want to see tears. Man, if I'm crying from losing on bar 23, the least Morgan Stanley could do is shed some. So come on, 65 seconds out. Are we at 250 yet? What are you guys doing? Hit like, let's do it. 50 seconds out. We just getting news? I think we might have just gotten news. Nothing coming through the wire yet. All right, 27. Let's see 28 now. 27 kind of ruined that stop hunt down there, didn't it? Damn, bulls! Oh wait, hang on, I gotta see, is this even like... Yeah, this screen's ready. What's up, you guys want to do a giveaway or what? Hit the like button. Put it away. And use that hand to press like. You sick bastard, put it away. All right. Anyone get news through their newswire yet? Because I have gotten zip. Nothing. Trump says the meeting with China was incredible. Trump on China. I would love to get rid of the extra 10%. Who gives a shit, man? Let's just trade. 2.5 minutes out. All right, 3 likes and we can do a giveaway. Which actually I gotta get my new list. All right. All right, we're 55 seconds out. We are at 250. So, let's do it. All right. Ready? 4.5 minutes out, so we're not going to miss anything here. Let's do it. Here's how to enter. You will get 60 seconds. How do you enter? You can enter up to 10 times, okay? Count, please. You know what? Who gives a fuck? Just enter as many times as you want. I don't care. You know, we don't split tips, so to speak, around here. You know the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life? Is at casinos and stuff, when the dealer or all the dealers have to split their tips. Do we live in China? Is that where we live? I know some of you are going to be like, socialism it just works. Fuck off, bro. If some dealer has some rich billionaire tycoon who comes in and really likes that dealer and flips them 10 G's whenever they come in, man, you better believe that you guys have no idea how to enter. You better believe that dealer better keep all that. Some lame fucking dealer who no one wants to play with is like, 2 of that is mine. No, it's not, bitch. The 10 is entirely the dealer who earned the 10. Anyway, you guys ready? Here's how to enter. None of this matters. Here's how to enter. Spam your current P&L for the day. Ready? I'll start. Boom. Down. 36 hundo. Big fucking deal. Spam your P&L for the day as much as you would like. You have 60 seconds. And we're gonna be giving away a code for any size Apex account. Thirty seconds. All right, ready? Bustos, what does that say? Busty Daniel? Bustos Daniel. You are our winner here. Brother, join the free Discord. The link to join the free Discord is in the description. Join that. Say, hey, Nico, bitch, it's Daniel. Give me my account, homeboy. And I will. All right, hit that up. More accounts to come here today. All right. $40 seconds out here on bar 29. Daniel, make sure that you type in daily discussion in the free Discord there. Say, hey, it's me. I'm the big winner #1 today. And then I'll add you as a friend. Okay? Do it now, please. There he is. Dan Big Dog. All right, Dan, I added you as a friend. Here's what you're going to do next. Better be listening, Dan. Accept that friend request. Reply, or I guess I'll send you a message once you do, and I'll say, hey, you send me a message. Just a screenshot of you logged into your YouTube account so I know it's not a scumbag trying to steal your account. Because we've got a whole lot of scammers. And banned. The dude's spamming the chat. What the fuck are you doing? All right, Dan. Send me a screenshot of you logged into your YouTube. All right, we are 3:40 out here from the close of bar 30. Let's see if we get something here. $250 out. Well, Trader, it's not too relaxed today, but I appreciate you being here. We've been getting fucking stabbed. Literally and figuratively in the market. Oh, it's a good day, man. Dan, Big Dog, I'm waiting on that screenshot, brother. Minute 35 out. There he is. All right, minute 20. 30, what you got? Well, let's see what we got here out of bar 30. All right, we're 3 seconds out. Copy Trader engaged. Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna go next bar. We're gonna go next bar here. Let's see how 31 closes up. Even better here on bar 31. Let's see what we get. All right, Dan, I'm not getting your screenshot, so. Yeah, Dan, I'll tell you what, brother, I am not gonna click on that. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna type in Discord a number, and you are going to reply with that exact number here in the YouTube chat. Okay? Give me the number in the YouTube chat. Oh, beautiful. All right, Dan. There's your code. Enjoy. Go make 100 million and put him out of business. All right, minute 43 out. Congrats, Dan. Good work. Go kill that shit. Minute 24 out. We will do another one here at 300 likes. Tom, you should not have said that, big dog. I've got a second job down at the airport. Shouldn't leak that kind of shit. All right, let's see what 31 brings us here. Bulls, don't you step in. All right, big old wick here out of 31. No setup there on 31. Very insecure bears. 32. All right, 220 out. You're on bar 32. Don't you love that part, Joe? I love being able to just chill and wait. The nice thing about RAM is, you can kind of determine for your own style how loose you want to be with the setup grading. And I've had a very good October, but honestly, I kind of want to loosen up a little bit. But no matter how tight or loose you go, this is as far as which setups you take and which you pass on, right? It's very easy. It's very easy. You sit and you wait. I know exactly what to do on every bar within reason. The decision making is not hard, which is what I always didn't like about trading. I don't like being confused at the charts, and RAM completely takes that away. And I think it will for you too. Give it a shot. 25 seconds out. All right, beautiful. Let's see what 32 brings here. All right, 5 seconds. Copy trader engage. Stop limit sell. Place that guy. Boom! Filled short. Bring that guy down. Put the stop right where I want him. There. All right, Bears. Take it down through. Dump this baby off a cliff. And do it now, please. ATR here about 35 and a half. There you are, Bears. There you go, Bears. Let's keep that baby pushing! Do it to him, do it to him. I'd like to see at least a full ATR here. Ideally. Take it through, take it through. I want to see Morgan Stanley's tears! I want to see collapse of the banking system as we know it. They're all sitting long, baby. Take this thing lower. Oh, son of a bitch. I think they heard me. All right, I want to get at least a full ATR. 38, kind of as a minimum here. All right, Bears, time to clean this thing up. Dump this baby about 400 points. Give me a whole bunch of slippage in my favor. All right, Bears. Whole lot of work to do. Take us down through. ATR about 35. What's up, Bears? You just gonna keep me waiting or what? I don't want to wait. I want my money now. There we go, Bears. That pushing. Lots of work left to do, believe it or not. All right, Bears. Rip off that Band-Aid. Make every bull in the building cry. Do it, do it, do it. ATR 37. Boom! Full ATR out there. What we get? About 8,000 bucks. Good trade. Moving on. 30 seconds out here from a close of 34. Ram custom. Ram, the wrench action method. Very, very, very easy setup to identify there on the close of 32. You're not trading Ram yet, man. What are you doing? Not trade whatever the hell you want, but I like it. Works for me. All right, there's a close of 34. I will give 35 an opportunity here. Nothing wrong with 34, but 33 is a big old doji. John, great trade. Question, I want to join Ram. I think you mean the tomb, John. To trade Ram, but have a full-time sales gig in tech. Typically just trade future options. So what, John? That doesn't mean shit, man. Come on in. I don't care if you trade for fucking 30 minutes a day. Now, ideally, you would trade a little longer than that, but it doesn't matter when you trade, dude. Come on now. Yes, if you can find 10 to 15 minutes, like 5 to maybe, let me say this, 5 to 20 minutes a night to listen to the Tomb Talk. You can find 2 minutes during the day to ask questions for that day's Tomb Talk. And you can find 1 hour a week to either join the live training live or to watch the archived version, even if you can just find a few hours a month and you backlog them all a month. No excuses, dude. I make it so easy to consume all the educational stuff in there, and you will learn a lot. People are fucking destroying already in there. All right, 3:15 out here. Here, I'll drop the link in the chat. Make it easy for you guys. There you go. There's the link for the tomb if you want to learn how to trade RAM. If not, great. Hope you make a lot of money. Genuinely. That's the whole point here. Wonder Monkey, common mistake, brother. Did you not read the sign? God, how many signs you got to put up for these people? Pete, how do you decide whether you're going for a full ATR or not? Pete, pretty easy. Sometimes it gets a little discretionary, as you'll see on stream. It's not like cut and dry, but pretty simple. If you're in a trading range and I'm looking, or not, if I say, hey, I'm looking for just a scalp, I'll go for half an ATR. In a trend, if it's a hard move, especially if I'm looking to stop hunt or we're taking out the lows or the highs, I'm going to typically, more often, go for a full ATR or a full R on the trade. Relatively straightforward with a little bit of discretionary decision making, but you'll pick that up pretty quick. All right, are we at, what's up? We have 300 likes yet? How easy do I have to make it to give you free accounts? Hit like, and we'll do giveaway number 2 of the day. And we'll just keep giving stuff away. Let's do it. This is a 5-minute NQ chart. And for my charting, I use NinjaTrader. I like NinjaTrader a lot, actually. I really do. It's easy for you guys to see. The levels have those lines. I think a lot of charts are confusing on video. But NinjaTrader is not confusing at all on video, on stream here, or you know, video on demand, whatever. And I like it a lot. It's super easy to use. I like the way it looks. I've always liked darker charts. Man, trading on white charts, what do you guys prefer? Let's do a poll just here in the chat. Do you trade on white charts or black charts? I've always been like a dark gray or black chart trader. The white charts, they just piss me off. It's hard to look at, dude. Yeah, the white ones, they hurt my eyes, especially when you're trading for hours. All right, here we go. Bar 36, 350 out. Let's see what we get, man. Yeah, you're damn straight it is, Javaz. It's easy to look at. There's nothing worse than watching a trading video. I've always thought there's nothing worse than watching a trading video and it's like, homeboy, I can't see shit! The chart is white. This isn't 1991 anymore. Make it bigger so I can see what the hell you're doing. That's my goal here. Hopefully it shows. 2 minutes out. Drew! What's up, brother? Methodical Drew says, just passed my first eval on Take Profit Trader. I don't trade RAM yet, but love hanging out in the stream. Why do you like, okay, good question here. Why do you like Take Profit Trader versus Apex? Or when would you use each? Okay, Drew, so I've answered this a few times. Let me answer it again for everybody here. I personally, if I wasn't doing any of this stuff, I would be trading Take Profit Trader and Apex and then personal, right? So I genuinely love Take Profit Trader and Apex as they currently exist, okay? So if you're just getting started, here's the way that I look at these. I think honestly, I think you should eventually shoot toward using both for different reasons, but here's how I would look at it. If you're day one trader, you look at my screen right now and you're like, hey, what is the green bar? If that's you, that's okay. We've all been there. Okay, here's what I would do. I would buy the cheapest Apex evaluation you can, using code BIG, of course. And then I would go, or not, just use whatever code you want. And then I would go and I would trade one micro until you figure out how to have positive expected value. Because then your total risk is like 30 bucks or whatever, and it's like nothing. And you get to learn how to trade for like $30, which is massive leverage. Then, once you have positive expected value, I would go over to Take Profit Trader and say, okay, it's time to bootstrap this thing. I would get in a pro account or 3 or 5, and I would trade that and take daily payouts, or as often of payouts as I can, since they offer daily payouts at Take Profit, and I would get money coming into the bank. That is goal number 2. After you have positive expected value, get money coming in from trading. Man, that first payout, that first time you ever have money hit your bank account that you produced out of thin air in the market is a fucking good feeling. Okay, and then from there, what's it time to do? It's time to scale. Step 3. Step 3. You keep trading Take Profit Trader, and then I would go over to Apex, try to scale that bitch to 20 fundeds, or at least 10, 15, 20 fundeds, as many as you can at all times, and make the numbers bigger while you're still trading Take Profit. That's what I would do. So you start at Apex to find your edge, then you get money coming in at Take Profit, and then you scale using both. Both. Apex makes those numbers look big, which is the whole goal. Are we at 300 likes yet? Can we give some accounts away, or a account away here at 300? Yeah, we're close. We're close. How do payouts work for Take Profit Trader? Like for Apex, you have to make 2,600. Yep, in a 50K. Then you can take out 500. So that's for the first three payouts at Apex, and then you no longer have to respect, after the third payout per account at Apex, you no longer have to respect the buffer, and then after 5 you can, there's no cap anymore, which is cool. All right, we're 250 out here from the close of 37. At Take Profit Trader, you can just request whatever you have above the buffer in a pro account, as often as you, or I guess every day, once they settle. So that trading day takes until nighttime to settle, and then you can request that, and you can do that every day, and you can request whatever above the buffer, and to start, it's an 80-20 split at Take Profit Trader. You get 80%, they keep, 20. Which, who gives a shit? Is the way that I see it, man. Don't trip on fees or anything, just make money. All right. 3 likes, then we can do a giveaway. All right, we're there. We're at 300. By the way, sorry. I was gonna say payout. Giveaway number 3. Just got fucking payouts on the brain. Giveaway number 3 will happen here at, let's call it 350. So, but we are gonna do giveaway number 2 right now. Here's how to enter. Ready? You will have 60 seconds. Enter as many times as you want. I don't care. And make sure that you press the live button so you're actually up to date. Some of you guys fall behind and don't realize it. And then you start spamming the chat, and then I have to ban you, and then it's a whole thing. So don't do that. Press the live button. Make sure you're caught up. You will have 60 seconds to enter, and here's what you will say. This is for an any size Apex eval for free. Okay, I'll send you the code if you win. I want to know what you had for breakfast. And you can say as many times as you want what you had for breakfast in 60 seconds. And the more entries, the better. Okay? Go! Oh, baby. We got a bunch of monsters in here all eating eggs and beef. I fucking love it. "30 seconds! All right, cut it! That's it! We ready? Let's do it! No fucking around anymore, man. We're just getting it done. Let's see who wins. Round and round she goes. AWOL Wrestler! Big Dog! Join the free Discord. Link is in the description. Say, Nico! You son of a gun, give me my shit! And I will. All right, AWOL, let's do it. All right, 2 minutes, 37 seconds out here from the close of 38. Let's see what 38 brings us here. AWOL, big dog. Oh, there he is. I'm the fuck up. He's messaging me. I'm sitting here getting all pissed, waiting for AWOL, and he's like, motherfucker, I'm already your friend on Discord. What's up, brother? Let's do it. Here you go. He already sent me the screenshot. AWOL has got this shit down. There you go, big dog. Go hit that up. Let's all be a little more like AWOL. He's working quick. You know who wins? Those who work the fastest. Everybody else is super slow. Be quick. All right. 55 seconds out. All right. $20 seconds out. ATR 36, holding up. That ATR increased, man. Very good. When we got that news, which is very nice. All right, we'll do a third giveaway here on orders from the missus. Just get us to 325 likes. We are like 16 away. And then we'll do giveaway number 3. Whatever. What's up, brother? How do you deal with the intraday drawdown on Take Profit Trader? So I think that, listen, here's my approach. Let me look here on what I'm currently trading. So what I have done at Take Profit is, like, currently I'm trading some 150K pros at Take Profit Trader. I will trade them for a while, just copying them with all my Apex accounts. And then eventually I'm like, oh shit, they're at the buffer, cool. And then I'm just trading 5 micros. And it's just payout, 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 payout. It's steady. So when I'm trading 5, I mean, listen, could you trade a mini in 150K Take Profit? Yeah. Yeah, of course you could. But I don't know. I think 5 micros keeps it pretty consistent. It's just payout after payout after payout. And I think it's reasonable. Now, would I size up in those to a full mini if volatility was down by quite a bit? Yeah, I would. But that right there deals with the trailing drawdown. The way that you deal with trailing drawdown is not, you know, oh, you use this, when you're this amount in the profit, you always take profit. That doesn't make any fucking mathematical sense at all. The answer is trade a little smaller. Right? Because it's like, okay, well, if you're always taking profit at this amount in the money, the probability is like, what if it just pulls back 2 points before that, and then you're dealing with that anyway? And now you're messing up your edge anyway by taking profit too early consistently for the probability and risk equation to make any sense. Now, there is one nuance here when you're trading prop, and that nuance is it's hard to add to winners and let those run in a trend in prop. Because if you get really big in a position and then it pulls back, It cuts the trailing drawdown. So it's really, save that for a personal account. Save adding to winners in a trend and letting that thing ride for a personal account. I think trading, something like the way that I trade makes a lot of sense for prop. Okay? And just trade a reasonable size. Just trade a reasonable size, dude. The goal, listen here, guys, the goal with take profit trader is not to make $40 million. The goal of take profit trader is to just keep money coming in the bank. Take profit trader is your backbone. Money coming in, money coming in, money coming in. Apex is where you get the bigger money, right? And take profit, don't get me wrong, man, it adds up. It adds up. It adds up. And then Apex, you copy trade across those and boom, 15, 20 fundeds, as many as you can, as often as you can, and you're taking payouts. And if you have them all on different start times, you're taking multiple payouts a week. Because you didn't start them all at the exact same time, which is another another thing I encourage you to do if you're trading prop within the RAM framework is pass 1, 2, 3 Apex a day, and then they all have different start times. So then account X, I took payouts from accounts XYZ today and ABC 2 days from now and whatever, LMNOP 5 days from now, and then you have money consistently coming in. I think that's the way to go. Scale horizontally, trade relatively small. Don't trade 1 micro in 150K. You're never going to get to a payout. You got to push it, somewhat. But I think 3, 4, 5 micros on a lot of these different accounts makes sense. 3, 4, 5 micros in a 50K if volatility is reasonable makes sense. If volatility is ridiculously high, man, 2 or 3 is enough in a 50K Apex. I think 25Ks are, especially if you're newer and you're like, I just want to get a payout. The easiest thing to get a payout in is probably the 25K because it's the easiest to pass because it's a straight up 1-to-1 ratio. And therefore, if it's the easiest to pass, it's the easiest to pass and get a payout on, the easiest, right? Because it's the least resistance. I think if your goal is, I just want to get a payout, there's nothing wrong with a 25K. But a 50K is similar enough and enough benefit to, I think, be worth just going for a 50K. I think just start on the 50Ks, but if you're like, I just need to get a payout and want the least resistance to a payout, then hit 125K. But realistically, you're probably going to find yourself living in the 50K, 150K range. The 300Ks are great. I'm running a few of them. But I don't know. Do you want to trade all 300Ks? I think it messes with the psychology maybe a little if all your accounts are 300Ks because you're like, man, if I blow these, it's a real motherfucker to pass the evals because the ratio is the hardest on the evals. The 50K is easy going. It's like, I know I can get payouts with these consistently, very consistently. And if a day comes where, you blow some of them, it's like, it's no big deal. It takes an afternoon to get back into them. 50Ks are great. 150Ks are good. Really good. 300Ks, 300Ks are cool. I like 300Ks, but it's a pain in the ass if all of them are 300Ks and you blow some, Now, don't get me wrong, man. I've had some of my Apex accounts here for months and months and months. Over 100 days on some of these accounts. But I'm not saying that's a good thing, necessarily. You guys should understand, man. I don't really want to hold fundeds for 1,000 days. I mean, it'd be cool. But if that's the case, shouldn't I get more aggressive? Because if I'm making money, I should probably get more aggressive and be less attached to each individual account. Take more payouts more often. You know what I mean? So the goal is not to hold, a funded for your entire life. That's ridiculous. You're going to have to trade so small that you're not maxing the ROI at all. But, if you're blowing your fundeds in 2 days on average, you need to fucking size down. All right, are we at 325 likes yet? Can we do our other giveaway? We are not. All right, back in a couple minutes. I expect that to be at 325, and we'll give away a third Apex eval, any size. Welcome back! We are ready to... Well, actually, are we? Oh, you guys. 325 and I can give away another Apex. Let's do it. What should we do for the entry, by the way? Any ideas? What do we got for ideas? Ooh. All right. All right, ready? Well, wait, are we at 325? You guys are fucking killing me here. Like the stream, and let's give away some account, or a Apex account. We'll do a free, again, any size, Apex eval. All right, ready? Here's how we're gonna enter. You have 60 seconds. And here's how we're gonna do this. You have 60 seconds. You can enter as many times as you'd like. Here's how to enter. Your favorite body part to train at the gym. And if you're not like big into working out, what's your favorite method of exercise, we'll say. Ready? I will start. Let's fucking go. 60 seconds, go! "30 seconds. That's it. Cut it. Ready? Let's go. Javaz, what's up, brother? Arms, baby. Javaz, I assume you're already in the Discord. If you're not, you just got outed as a regular who's not in the free Discord. So I assume you're in there, Javaz, brother. If you're not, join up. Say, hey, give me my shit. What are you doing? And you, my friend, have an account coming your way. Javaz, you got it tight, man. By the way, we're 2.5 minutes out from the close of 42. The Bulls are going to try to hold this as a little trading range, but let's see if 42 can kind of fall, the bottom can fall out. And if it's clean, then we might have something here. We got to see. Some of you guys are behind, by the way. You gotta stop entering. Jesus. All right. What's up, Javaz? All right, brother, I just added you as a friend. Accept that. And then I'm sure it's you, but you gotta send me a screenshot of you logged into your YouTube like everybody else. And then I will send you your code. All right, by the way, 20 seconds out here from the close of bar 42. Trying to make the bottom fall out, but nothing quite yet. Devaz, I sent you a friend request, brother. Accept it. All right, 43, what you got for us here? Vaz, I sent it, brother. It's in your friend requests. Find it, accept it, and I will hit you up with this. But first, you gotta send me that screenshot. All right, bar 43, what you got? All right, halfway through this 5-minute bar, bar 43. Small bear wiki body on bar 42. Javaz, brother, you better get out of that live trading lounge. Go up to direct messages, accept my friend request, so I can get you your free account, brother. Waiting on you. All right, let's see here. 20 seconds out. Copy trader. Engaged. And let's see. I want to see a clean close because we got that little bounce from 35, 36, 37. It's got to be nice and clean here out of the bears. Yeah, I'll give that 15 seconds to give us a fill. If it does not give me a fill within about 15 seconds, then I will pull that. It'll be no fill, no trade. But let's see if we get a fill here. No fill, no trade. Pull it. Next bar. All right, Javaz. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes, big dog. You got to Google how to accept a Discord friend request. I got to deliver. Let's go. Let's do it. Who got time for this, brother? We got trading to do. 250 out. There he is. All right, Javaz. Send me the screenshot of you logged into your... Actually, you know what? Let's do it an easier way. Javaz, assuming you're still here. Are you still here, Javaz? Say yes, I'm still here in the chat. All right, Javaz, I just sent you a number. In Discord messages, in a DM. Type me back that exact same number here in the chat, and I will instantly send you your code. Minute 35 out. I will only ever send you a friend request if you win. There are a whole bunch of straight up scammers. They have been at it for years in Discord. Years. No, Javaz, big dog, do it in the YouTube chat, dude. I'm trying to, we have scammers rampant in Discord, and there's 300 people listening here who could be trying to steal your account. Put it in the YouTube chat so I know that it links up. All that to say, unless you win an account here on stream, if you get a Wrench Capital friend request, look at the name. It's not going to be the same as my actual account. There you go, Javaz. Boom. Look how quick that is. You got your account. Use that code. Any size free eval at Apex. Delivered, baby. 3 winners here today. All right, guys, hey, we bled literally on stream today. We lost a trade, came back and made more than double on trade number 2. I would say, and we gave away some free accounts, man. I would say a successful Pharaoh Friday, a successful Halloween stream. Gotta love it. Best deal today, by the way, for Halloween is going to be Take Profit Trader. Use code BIG, B-I-G, 40% off and no activation fee. If you want to learn how to trade RAM, join the team, man. Best, fastest way to do it. Link is in the chat. I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Rest up. Do your job. Your job is to be mentally prepared for Monday. Have a good afternoon, guys. See you soon.